purposeful or a meaningful life is a life that goes beyond the comforts of our life. It's a life that touches souls. If you meet a young person and you ask him what makes him truly meaningful, I bet you the young guy will probably give you a definition. If you give yourself time and this same guy completes school and you ask him what is a meaningful life, his definition may change. The same way when you meet a poor guy who is now a rich guy, his definition for an impactful or a meaningful life will change. Hi, my name is Emmanuel Jemfiofori and welcome to Mind Word Podcast. With Mind Word Podcast, what we do is that we literally expose people to the power of their mind. We help them to unlock their mind to live a purposeful, an impactful, and a life of confidence, a life of intentionality. So people that journey with us, at the end of this whole episode and podcast that we bring, your life must be transformed. It is a podcast of mental transformation. And this is a journey that I need you to get hooked up. I need you to join us as we unveil ourselves or enroll in this journey of mental transformation. Listen, what I believe in life is that what you watch, what you see, and what you listen to have a greater impact in your life. They form images, they form your thoughts, and these are things that sit on your subconscious mind. In your subconscious mind, that is where we have attitude, lifestyle, and all. If there is a kind of life or attitude or things you are experiencing that you don't like, the first place I want you to question is your mind. All that I need from you is that when you have a changed mind, you would have a changed life. When you have a positive mind, you can impact people and your environment positively. If you have a strong mind, you can lead a strong life. That is all we want to let you know out of this podcast. And so it is a podcast that will give you materials, videos, audios. We will invite great people like experts on the field of mind to educate us on how we can lay hold and have a greater control over our mind and lead an impactful life. Now, today, I just want to share a very interesting message with you. Lately, these are things that has actually been hitting my heart so hard. And equally, I believe it's been sitting on the heart of so many people. And I want to talk about a meaningful life. I want to talk about a meaningful life. The question I'm asking you, can I pause to ask you that? Yes, the question I'm asking you right now is that when you sit down, what makes you truly meaningful in life? What makes you truly meaningful in life? Is it recognition? Is it your success? Is it your job? Is it your family? Is it the nation you come from? Are all these the things that gives you meaning? Are all these things that actually define your essence in life? No. A purposeful or a meaningful life, to so speak, is a life that is a deep one. It's a life that goes beyond the comforts of our life. It's a life that touches souls. Listen, if you meet a young person, or let me say if you meet a student, and you ask him what makes him truly meaningful, I bet you the young guy will probably give you a definition. If you give yourself time and this same guy completes school and you ask him what is a meaningful life, per situations and things that he may go through, if you are not careful, his definition may change. The same way when you meet a poor guy who is now a rich guy, his definition for an impactful or a meaningful life will change. When you meet the educated, the uneducated, when you meet the old person who is about dying, their point of defining a meaningful life may be different. So what I want you to understand is that depending on the kind of person, depending on your situation, you can have a meaning to your life. So a meaningful life is not a straight life. The essence of it is that it's a life that can impact people. It is a life that can touch so many people. So if you are teaching, ask yourself, is your teaching impacting life? If you are a leader, or if you are a sports analyst, if you are a sports guy, whoever and whatever you are doing, if whatever you are doing is something you like, you take joy in it, ask yourself, is it impacting people? I read a book somewhere and the author was like, the author actually mentioned that be good and leave this world more better than you found it. It actually resonated with me those times. And I asked myself, yes, this is a very important statement. Be good. It is good for us to enjoy ourselves. Let us have fun, man. Let us enjoy our lives as individuals, young people. But the point is, we should always make sure that the little thing that we are doing is actually helping to make this world a better one. So in your small capacity, in whatever you are doing, what I'm telling you this morning is that let your life count. The few things I want you to understand. First of all, an impactful life or a meaningful life is a life of purpose. When you wake up, as I mentioned, what are the things that comes in your mind? Where is your life directed to? Do you have a sense of purpose? You cannot live your life every morning visiting friends, going to places, walking up and down without meaning. No. If you have a life of purpose, if you have a set goals, if you know where you are going, it will give you a meaning in life. It will not waste your time. You would live a life of unwastefulness. You will not waste your life. You will not. So a meaningful life is actually seen in a life of purpose. It is a life of significance. When I mention significance, this is what I want to mean. A significant life is a life of contribution and impact. A significant life is a life that contributes. So the question is, what are you contributing to this world? What are you contributing? And when I mention world, don't look at it as a big thing. The world is where you are. The world is where you find yourself. That is your environment. That is your world. So what are you contributing to that space? You are not born to live any normal life. There is something that is in you. I always tell people that wherever you fall is where you rise. There is no way when I fall down or when someone falls right in front of me, I will probably expect the person to rise 100 meters away from me. No, it doesn't happen. There's no way something like that can happen. You fall right in front of me and your point of rising is right in front of me. What do I mean by this statement? Wherever your problem is, whatever situation you are sitting in, that is the same situation you can find solution. We've heard of stories of people who have nothing and they're actually going through tough times, and they sat back, use the power of their subconscious mind, decide to bring out solutions, talk to themselves, sort people, talk to people, seek help, and they came out of it. You know, the thing about nature is that whenever you want to sit at a place, you can sit there for a number of times without getting help. But when you quicken yourself, when you decide to take a move, when you decide to make a full conscious decision, nature has a strange way of bringing help from places to support you. I understand what I'm saying and I know it's true, because at a point I wanted to start this podcast as you are listening to me right now. You know, it's been on my heart over the years, especially back in my early days. I knew very well that I have a great act of speaking. I'm a good orator. But at one point I was afraid. Not that I wasn't even prepared, but I was afraid. I was afraid of the camera. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to even speak good English. I was afraid that even when I sit before the camera, I wouldn't be able to express myself well. But at another point, I also realized that nobody was coming to save me. So for years, I was just crying on the bed, but there was no help coming. But when I started acting on this vision, what I realized was that people were calling me to advise me. People were bringing in stuff. People literally decided to take care of my editing, my videos and stuff. There were people who called me to come on board to support me. I sit back and I ask myself, imagine I had not started this. Where would all this help come? Family, all that I want to leave you today is that start acting on something. Start defining your life. It may not be big things. You can even volunteer to help people. You see, we are in a world where people are not willing to do things freely from their hearts. But if you can start doing these things, it will harness your potential. It will help you get connected. Start doing something. If you don't have anything to do, volunteer to support people. Out of it, you never know the opportunities and doors that would open onto you. So there are a few things I want you to understand. Listen, Our world is full of noise. Our world is full of noise. If you are not careful, people are really living a life of impression. And like I always tell people, that we are an impressive oriented world, a world where people are actually showing things to prove a point. But if you are always carried by these waves and these impressions, you will not even do anything. Do not let this world draw out the joy or the soul, your soul out of you. Do not let them drown you. Do not let the world drown you. Do not let them drown you. Do not let them. I don't know the number of times to repeat this. Do not let them. I know you are going through pains. I know you have factors influencing you, things that are affecting this vision. But please rise above it. In fact, over the years or over time, I will be able to explain to you some of these things. I have categorized the factors that affect our meaningfulness onto one. And out of it, I call it environment. Environment is very important. And out of the environment, I have categorized the financial environment, your societal environment, your family environment, and even your nation or country's environment. Listen, your finances can actually stop that light in you. If you are from a place where there is no money, it will be very difficult for sometimes come out with these things. So I understand what you are saying. Yes, you don't have money. Yes, you are not coming from a rich family. Myself, I have a very important example to give you. Right now, I'm in a place where I have gone beyond these things. Because with time, I realized that in my family, nobody was supporting me. And even the kind of mindset that they carried were not that which were helping me at that time. And so, when I sat back, I realized that no, I will not allow the finances, I will not allow my family, the family background or where I come from. I will not even allow the nation I come from have that great impact on me that will influence me from manifesting that gifting. You know, the society can also crumple you. You see, there are some nations, people are not even aware of this thing. There are some nations that when you wake up, all that you think about is money. Oh yes, I know what I'm talking about, especially from where I'm coming from. All that you will think about is money, because the life is so hard that you always think about grinding hard, going out chasing for money. And if your life is all about money, if all that your life can produce is money, please, I can tell you that you are not living a meaningful life. A meaningful life must impact people, great ones. I want you to understand, to go beyond this environment, gather courage and live beyond these factors that are influencing you. If you don't rise, nobody is coming for you. Make sure you are rising up from that place and then making your life impactful. The last thing I want you to understand is that a meaningful life is a fulfilled life. It is a life that contributes to something greater than oneself. It is a life of fulfillment. It is a life that when you live, you will feel very fulfilled. So go for it. Go for it. It's a life that can give you pain. Sometimes I will tell you that it's not easy. Sometimes you try to pursue vision, you try to chase the things you like, and you will see pains, you see frustrations and all. You see disappointment. Don't stop. Don't stop. The world will not understand until you get there. So make sure you live a purposeful life. If you're already living a life of purpose, if you're already living a life of meaning, all that I want you to do is that keep doing it, and the world will remember you for that. God bless you, and I'm very grateful for your time. If I've been able to make it to this point, this is what I want to beg from you. What we are doing is a very impactful one, and we need you to help us by 1, subscribing, by 1, sharing this, by 2, trying your best to like and leave a comment. Listen, if you don't have a comment to give right now, what I need you to do is that I want you to go to the comment box and type what gives your life a meaning. It can be teaching. It can be teaching. It can be driving Uber. It can be delivering. It can be leading as a leader. It can be whatever. You can be a sports person. You can be an entertainer. You can be an artist. You can be a designer. You can whatever you think is giving you meaning. This is what is going to happen. As you type them, in my comment box is going to affirm to you that yes, this is what you are standing for, and this is what the world will know you for. I know that your life will not be the same. The next episode, we are going to teach you how you can lead this meaningful life, and I bet you would enjoy it. So in the meantime, I'm checking out, and I'll see you in the next episode. This is Mind Word Podcast, and my name remains Emmanuel Jenfiofori. I'll see you in a while. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to live a meaningful life. Don't forget to let your life count. Don't forget to leave this world better than you came to found it. I'll see you in the next episode. Mind Word Podcast. We are helping you to unlock your mind to live a purposeful life. I'll see you in a while. Thank you very much.